I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So first off, of course, I'm gonna speak on the Minnesota Vikings versus the Jets, the game in general, improvements that need to be made. But first, before I even get into that, I gotta congratulate the Vikings for going across the pond, going across the water, dealing with all the time adjustments, the food, the air, etc. And just pulling off a tough, hard fought battle. The game shouldn't have been that close, but it was. So they faced adversity and they came out of London with the win. Gotta respect it, gotta clap it up. Improvements to make, heavy. Things to improve on, heavy. Offense, defense, special teams, etc. But clap it up for the Minnesota Vikings for getting out there with a dub, 5-0, number one in the NFC. Let's get it. Respect, man. Good win, solid win. Now we're going to get into the game. First off, we're going to start with KOC. I'm going to speak on KOC, the offense, etc. First observation, KOC has to get better in the second half. This has been a conundrum for 3 years with KOC, and it's still a problem. His offense, your offense, Kevin O'Connell, cannot score, cannot put a team away, dog. That's just what it is. No disrespect, we just talking facts. The Jets should have been put away third quarter, second half. Vikings couldn't score. Defense held them in the game, like it has been doing week on, week in, week out, dog. You hear me? So I need more from KOC. Better play calling. Better play calling. I'm going to use one prime example. The Vikings were driving, got close to the goal line. I believe it was 3rd and 2. Instead of running twice, if you know, you understand you're going to go forward on 4th down, why not run the ball twice? Bam. 3rd and 2, you gain a yard. You don't get it. You got 4th and 1. You get a yard. You move the pile, move the sticks. What does KOC do? He throws the ball on a 3rd and 2. Now, don't get me wrong. I love KOC's aggressiveness. I love the fact he's aggressive, but sometimes he's too aggressive, dog. Sometimes he try to do too much and get too pretty instead of just leaning on a run, dog. Yeah. So KOC has to become better at play calling, understanding when to run the ball and when to pass the ball. Love the aggressiveness. Love the aggression. Period. But you got to score points. You got to put points on the board. You can't hurt your offense. You can't set your offense back, dog. And a lot of times KOC, with some dumb play calls, he sets the offense back, takes away the momentum from the drive. Once again, no disrespect. We talking facts here. We talking Vikings being a Super Bowl caliber team, a playoff team to be a threat to make a deep run. Well, they need to nip this in the bud, dog, starting with Kevin O'Connell. Can your team put a team away, especially when your defense is holding you down the whole game, huh? Heavy. Complimentary football. Huh? So it starts with KOC. Subtract the dumb play calls, dog. Dial it up, KOC. Dial it up. Full 4 quarters, which he has yet to coach a full 4 quarters, bruh. I don't care what nobody talking about. KOC has yet to coach a full 4 quarters. So it's still the question of, can he do it? Much love for KOC, dog. Wish him the best. Wish the Vikings success. Love the culture he's created, the energy he brought, the new regime, dog, the new atmosphere, huh? Seemed like a good dude, solid dude, cares about his players' relationships, want to see his players win, quarterback whisperer, mastermind, but he got to prove it. He got to show and prove, bro. This is 3 weeks in a row. Collapse, mental collapse, whatever it may be. Yeah, I understand they're on the road. They're in London. Your team looks fatigued. Your team is fatigued. You got to fight through battles. Respect that aspect of it. You got the dub at the end of the day. That's all that matters. You're 5-0, right? I'm saying, right? That's cool. But you talking about going down the stretch, being a playoff team, making a playoff run. You got to put teams away. You got to be able to put teams away. You got to be consistent. Some may say, oh, look what they did to the Texans, the Giants, the Niners. So what? It's a week in, week out league. Playoffs a totally different season, a new season. You think you can go to the playoffs, let a team, a good team survive, build confidence? No, dog. Cap, kill that noise. The Vikings got to get that killer mentality, finish a team week in, week out. Period, dog. That's how you win football in December, January, February, if they make it that far, homie. Kevin O'Connell can't take away the job he has done, what he has done with Sam Darnold, what he did with Kirk, just the team in general. But he has improvements to make. He needs to self-scout. This week, this off week, bye week should be about him self-scouting and player self-scouting as well. You hear me? I'm saying, huh? Fire them comments. You agree or disagree, man. Feedback is much appreciated, dog. Like, comment, and subscribe as well, and hit that bell. So it starts with KOC, the head coach, top to bottom. He's calling dumb play calls, trying to get too pretty, look too pretty. Second half, his offense folds, homie. His offense folds. You hear me? They should have buried them Jets. Buried them Jets, huh? Early. They was waiting to lean, waiting to fold. They was breaking. They was bending. The Vikings didn't break them. Then you insert the turnovers, huh? Another story. Sam Darnold finna get to you. But that's where it starts, the offense as a whole. KOC, dog. Him and Wes Phillips, whoever calling the plays. The collaboration needs to be better second half. Be a four-quarter team. You want to win a Super Bowl, you got to be a four-quarter team, bruh. Let's be real. No cap, homie. Huh? Want to hear nothing else about it. Shout out to KOC. Shout out to the big win. Solid win. A win is a win in the NFL, especially the NFL. But they got to get better. Self-scout, KOC. Period, homie. Now we're going to go to Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, man. Great story, right? Great story. Everybody count him out. He's killing that noise, proving the doubters wrong. Kind of a rebirth, a resurgence for him. But Sam Darnold, don't revert back to your old ways that had you on that pine. That had everybody saying you was a bust. You wasn't ready. That interception you had, Sam Darnold, was inexcusable, dog. You did it last week too. Double coverage, triple coverage, and you forcing the ball in there. Let's not do that, Sam Darnold. Let's not revert back, dog. Stay focused, stay zoned in. I understand mistakes happen, but you throwing stupid interceptions. You trying to complete throws you shouldn't even attempt to complete. Y'all had to lead, had to lead. Lean on the lead, dog. You had a 10-point lead? You throw that interception, change the whole momentum of the game. Momentum of the game. That's not on KOC. That's on Sam Darnold, dog. Love the way you've been playing, rooting for you, big dog. You hear me? You're balling out of control. But this is a week in, week out league. You have done nothing yet. You nor the Vikings have done nothing yet. Now you 5-0, respect. But you ain't done jack shit, homie. Hear me, Darnold? You got a long way to go, dog. It's early in the season, 5 games in. Satisfied with 5 wins? Satisfied with just making the playoffs? So I respect Sam Darnold's journey, what he's been through, the bad teams he's been on. He kept fighting, kept grinding. Now he's in a perfect situation. But don't get complacent, Darnold. Don't get comfortable, my dog. I'm saying. Don't get comfortable, I'm saying, homie. Piss poor interception. At times you're holding the ball. You're holding on to the ball too long, Sam Darnold. At times. Make a decision. Throw the ball away. You ain't got to force it in. It's not there. It's not there, dog. Got to give them props on that drive when they really sealed the deal, kicked the field goal. But a field goal ain't enough, especially playoff times. You got to hit a team with the dagger. 2 weeks in a row, they drove down the field, got points. Cool, enough to win, secure victory. Cool, you got to respect that. Last year, the Vikings couldn't even get 3. Shout out Will Riker, Roll Tide full of pride, SKOL Tide. But enough is enough of the marching down and getting field goals. We need 3, homie. I understand some of your receivers drop some passes. Jettas, you drop some passes, dog. Unlike Jettas, he looked very fatigued as well. The whole team look a little sluggish. I ain't gonna cap. The whole team look a little sluggish. And I understand that time adjustments, London, etc. Kill that noise, though. You're a great team. You win, which they did win. I respect that. They said it said a lot about the Vikings and who they are and which direction they going. Much needed bye week. Much needed bye week, dog. But Sam Darnold, you got to be smarter in big moments, big situations. Playoff time, you can't throw stupid picks. It's going to bite y'all every time, dog. Different animal. You hear me? So zone in, Darnold, and we're going to get to the O-line. I understand your O-line had pressure at your feet. Garrett Bradbury, Ed Ingram, they reverted back to their old ways as well, getting dominated. Looking like a bunch of soft big backs. Respect to all big backs in the world, but you're going to be a big back, be a strong big back, a real big back, a solid big back, dog, especially on that football field, huh? You hear me? Looking like they're ready for a cheeseburger. Y'all hungry? Be a strong big back, dog. You get knocked off the ball, Ingram. Bradbury, you get knocked off the ball again. Jets had a great defense. Told you that before. Great trenches, great secondary. We saw it. Them boys battle. Solid defense, one of the best in the game, one of the best defenses the Vikings will see, period. O-line, y'all reverted back, though. Bradbury, Ingram, I got to zone in on y'all. You got beat a lot. Got beat majority of the game. Darisaw O'Neal, they got beat a few times, but they held it down. Blake Brandell, he's playing solid football. But he made some mistakes as well. Then we talk about the 4 false starts, the stupid penalties, the dumb holding calls. When you get a 20, 30-yard run, the holding calls. Setting your team back, breaking momentum, dog. Stupid penalties, mental errors from not being locked in. And I understand, probably tired as hell. But lock in any situation, any scenario, dog. Think you won't be tired playoff time? Fourth quarter? What you gonna do? Want to hear no excuses for them boys. Period, dog. The O-line wasn't impressed that game. Period. You got to do better. We need more. We need more from the O-line, dog. I understand Aaron Jones went out. He changes the run game. He's a different type running back. But Ty Chandler, he's not Aaron Jones, not by a long shot, but he's no scrub. He's no scrub. So that second half, it was no holes opening up. Nobody's getting moved. The Jets dominated the second half. They trenches dominated. Was that Sam Darnold's feet? Every time, dog. It's cool to look good for some drives in the first half. Can you look good for a full 4? Period. Heavy. So the offense as a whole, tighten up, do better, dog. But it starts with that front line, that protection. Period, dog. Now let's get to the defense. Shout out Brian Flores. Shout out Brian Flores, dog. Heavy. Shout out to the defense. Shout out to the defense, homie. The defense held it down. The defense has been holding it down. I don't want to hear about the points they gave up. Now, at the end of the day, fatigue will set in. I get it. Fatigue going to set in. You're going to get tired, but you got to bite down. I know your offense didn't hold you down. It wasn't complimentary football. But you still, you one of the best defenses. You got to stand on that and be great. And y'all been great. Period. But those late drives, last-minute drives from the Jets, marching down the field, can't have it. Fatigue or not, dog. Mentally drained or not, you got to zone in. Period. And I understand you tired. Your defense going to get tired. It's the NFL. They on the field majority of the game, they going to get tired, bro. Second half defense stayed out there. Offense didn't do nothing. What do you expect? They going to give up something. It's the NFL, dog. Going against elite players. You're going to give up something, homie. So shout out to the defense for holding. Stephon Gilmore sealing Dylan the game at the end of the game, bro. It's on the offense, though. Offense has to produce. Your defense can only do so much. Hold for so long, bro. Fatigue will set in. Players is banged up. Players is injured. You hear me? I'm saying. It can't be on the field all day. And that's at any level. High school, Pop Warner, college, middle school, all that. Can't expect your defense to be on the field and they playing their hearts out. Cam Bynum, Van Ginkel, Gink. Huh? Shutting teams down. And offense can't contribute back. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So shout out to the defense. My only pet peeve is continue to be better, dog. Period. Don't let fatigue make you fade in the game, give up points, give up touchdowns. Period, dog. I understand it got tough. Change the situation, change the momentum. I understand, dog, but y'all a great defense. Y'all got to handle that. Got to handle that pressure, that adversity, homie. But you can't really put no blame on the defense, dog. They every week they hold it down. Every week they play great football, bruh. For 4 quarters. 4 quarters, even when they tired, they find a way to edge it out, to seal the deal, to earn a victory. They saved the offense since KOC's ass every week, dog, for the last 3 weeks. Period. They've been consistent. Homie, heavy. Now the Jets, are they a great offense? They got some firepower. They didn't just lay down. Aaron Rodgers ain't the same Aaron Rodgers, but he's Aaron Rodgers. But that first half, even majority of the second half, them boys flying around. Which is not easy to do every week, be locked in like that. Them boys flying around. They had Rodgers in shambles, shaking up. Excuse me. Getting pressure to him, making him throw bad throws. Cam Bynum ball hawking, Van Ginkel. The D-line, I would like to have seen more pressure majority of the game. But they did a solid job, homie. Period. The defense is playing great football. The offense got to step it up. The offense got to step it up. Huh? Return the favor, man. So I don't really got too many issues with how the defense played. Second half, you can tell they were tired. They were tired the first half. But the way they swarm, the disguises Brian Flores inserts into his schemes, the players he has, even the secondary playing better ball, can't be mad at it, bro. You cannot be mad at it, dog. I'm saying you can't be mad at that. Period. So shout out, salute the defense, dog. Keep it going, zone in. Self-scout as well. Self-scout. Heavy. Period. I will say I would have liked to see Brian Flores get more aggressive, go bump and run and blitz. When the Jets started doing them short passes, that's all they were looking for. Short passes, quick throws to beat the blitz. You know it was coming. So I wish the Vikings would have got more press, blitz more, and got in their chest, dog. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. Next up, special teams. Special teams, bro. Get better. The penalties. Jay Ward, stupid penalties. Caleb Evans, stupid penalties. You kicking a man. You touching a man for no reason. You didn't have to touch that dude, dog. What did you sticking your leg out for, dog? This ain't soccer. Huh? This ain't kickboxing, homie. Mentally zoned in. I know everybody going to say they're tired, they're fatigued, the long trip. So what? You got a game to play. Jay Ward, be smart. Brandon Powell, learn when to let the ball go over your head. Heavy, dog. Special teams was really one of the strong points. Always playing A-plus football. Now they starting to lack a little bit. So I don't know what's going on, but you need to zone in. Now that Ivan Pace penalty, you can course the net. He was kind of pushed into him. And even then, was it really roughing? Was it overly aggressive? I can't agree with that. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. You get some calls. You don't get some calls. How do you respond, dog? What's your reaction to him, homie? Period. So special teams got to tighten up. Matt Daniels, respect to you, but get your boys right. Get your boys right, my dog. Heavy. But overall, a win is a win. Great win in London. Being fatigued, beat up, bruised up, banged up. Now you go rest. Get your rest up, dog. Be smart, self-scout, and get ready for them raggedy Detroit Lions, homie. And let's go to 6-0, man. Let's go. Shout out Vikings. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Feedback is much appreciated, man. Let me know how you feel about the video. You agree or disagree. SKOL, Vikes, win, lose, or draw. Heavy. We run the North. Protect the North, man. Yeah. Hold on. It's a movie. It's a movie.